My name is Chitra Goswami and this video is for the summary of lesson number 9 and the name of the lesson is learning materials. The objectives of the lesson are that students will identify what learning materials are and students will discuss why it is important to treat materials respectfully and create lists of do's and don'ts for how to use them properly. You will begin the class with 2 minutes of mindfulness exercise, and for the first step you will hold up something that is not a learning material such as a water bottle or a shoe and you will ask, is this a learning material and what do I mean by learning materials? You will look around the classroom and what learning materials do you see? For example, books, laptops, charts, posters and stationeries. Then you are going to list the item student's name on the board. Then you will ask 2 questions from the students. The first question is, what does it mean to show respect to these materials and why is that important? For the second step, you will make 6 groups of students and you will give each group an A4 size chart paper. You will ask them to open their SAB to page 3 and you will assign each group one do or one don't from the table in SRB. Next, they will discuss and write down one more do or don't by thanking themselves for how each of the learning material listed on the board should be used. For the third step, you will call on each group to share their list and explain their reasons and you will encourage everyone in the group to speak at least once. Then, you will have them post their list on the wall. You will acknowledge students for creating thoughtful lists to take care of the learning materials. The next part of the lesson is mobilization or English contact information. For mobilization, you will ask students to review what they learnt about mobilization from the previous lesson and you will give practice time if needed. You will remind students that their goal is to fill the classroom with 18 or more students and you will encourage them to invite their friends, neighbors and family members who are close in age. You will go along with the group to mobilize. For English contact information, the objective is that students will practice asking for and sharing contact information in English. First step, you will ask one question from the students. The question is, if you meet someone that you would like to meet again, how can they get in touch with you? Then you will explain that giving someone information that helps them contact you or see or talk to you is called the contact information. For the second step, you will ask the students to watch the AV on their laptops and then you will ask 2 questions from the students. The first question is, what was the video about? And the second question is, what information was on his business card? For the third step, while the students are still at the laptops, you will give them 5 minutes to search for business card designs on Google and you will suggest that they click on images for their search. You will pass out note cards and tell students that they have 10 minutes to design their business cards from themselves and they should include their name, address, phone number. And you will explain that they will be getting email addresses soon. You will remind students to close the laptops and acknowledge them for following the do's and don'ts posted on the previous activity. For the fourth step, students will work with a partner and create short role play in which they meet for the first time and ask for each other's contact information. They should use the sentence frames in their SAB for support. You will give them 5 to 10 minutes to practice and then you will allow each pair to present. You will acknowledge the students for speaking in front of the class and you will focus on positive encouragement and not on correcting their mistakes. For the fifth step, you will acknowledge the students for what they did well during the session and you will conduct the pledge. Thank you so much.